The impact of these protests is wide-reaching, certainly beyond the campuses on which they're happening.
So far, there's little or no reaction, which is amazing, from state leaders in charge of running the public universities. Our Conan Nolan is here now with more on that. Conan?
That's right. Keep in mind, the University of California is the most prestigious public university system in the nation, if not the world. But the crisis taking place at the University of California, most specifically Berkeley and UCLA, have largely been met with silence from those charged with running the UC system. And it may because, for them, there appears to be no good options. The tension has not abated.
I'm a UCLA student. I deserve to go here.
Social media posts of pro-Palestinian protesters denying access to sections of the UCLA campus. There have been confrontations. Meanwhile, those charged with governing the University of California have remained mostly silent. Governor Gavin Newsom's office is yet to release a statement on the protests, although last Wednesday he was asked about the situation during a news conference on a different topic.
We're working with the trustees and with the university systems as it relates to our public role and responsibility.
Members of the UC Board of Regents, including Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis and State Superintendent Tony Thurmond, who are both running for governor, and Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas, declined requests for comment. As with the governor, all are Democrats. Jack Pitney teaches California politics at Claremont McKenna College.
If they seem to support the students, there could be some demonstration with anti-Semitic rhetoric coming out of it. If they seem to support action against the students, there could be police that get out of control and lead to some very bad images. So it's not surprising. If I were a Democratic politician, I'd want to keep as far away from this as humanly possible.
Indeed, Republicans are putting on the pressure, denouncing anti-Semitism on campus and saying administrators have not done enough to protect their Jewish students.
The first and most obvious responsibility of a university administrator is to ensure the safety and security of their students.
Years ago, a Republican governor had a different approach during anti-war protests that shut down several UC campuses. Ronald Reagan famously sent in the National Guard to UC Berkeley, later lecturing college professors.
All of it began the first time some of you who know better and are old enough to know better let young people think that they had the right to choose the laws they would obey as long as they were doing it in the name of social protest.
UCLA Law School professor Ariella Gross believes her school has done a better job than what she calls the repressive response at USC, where she also once taught. Although UCLA, being on the quarter system, is facing a different timetable.
Whereas many of these universities are looking at their commencement coming up this next week, and they're totally focused on what's going to happen at commencement. But at UCLA, there's a lot longer for these things to develop, and there's more time to talk and more time to see how things go. But I don't think we really know what's going to happen.
That's right. For USC, the session ends this month, or I should say early next month. For UCLA, they've got weeks to go before their quarter's over.
And one thing for sure, the encampment out there is not getting smaller, it's getting larger.
That's for sure.
Conan, thank you.